All right, here we go. Normal match. Walter or Gunther versus the Celtic Warrior Sheamus was the next match up on the list here, which we were all hoping for. This is obviously a title match. Actually, let's change the arena. It's Walter. It's absolutely Walter. No one calls him Gunther. It's Walter. So we got, this is the next matchup for the Intercontinental Championship. Walter, Sheamus. I'm giving this a 5. I said it last night, and I'm going to say it again. I'm not even going to hesitate. This match was a 5-star match, okay? This was a hard-hitting match. This wasn't a fight. This wasn't a wrestling match. This was a fight. I'm giving this fight a 5 out of 5. It was exactly what I thought it would be, and the crowd loved it. The crowd absolutely loved it. They fought for 19 minutes and 33 seconds bell to bell, which is fantastic. I think that Triple H giving these guys time. Again, a 20-minute wrestling match is cool. It's cool by me because a lot of guys can do a lot in that time. And we're going to talk about it because there's two performers in particular that made sure to get the most out of their 15-20 minutes. So, a lot of blood bubbles on the chest. A lot of 1, 2, 3. You know what Sheamus does. I'm gonna call him the Celtic forearms. With the count to 10 plus. Walter with a bunch of chops. We had Imperium show up. Walter has new music, or Imperium. I don't know if they have new music, but Walter does have new music, which I like. It's kind of a more like rap pop version of what Imperium's music used to be. So I think that's fantastic. Imperium is back. Yeah, it'd be cool if Imperium, I'm hoping that's not a one-time thing. I think that'd be pretty cool if Imperium is back together. And with the new music that they have, it kind of works. It's just a more upbeat version of what they used to have. Give it some flair. Same thing with Damage Control. I like their music too. My boy Josiah Williams on the track for that one. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, no, I really enjoyed the match. I thought that was fantastic. I thought that these guys heard what we thought would what the match would be like, and it went all over the ring. It started off with the three of them, Imperium versus the Brawlers. Yeah, the chop count was insane. Well, Sheamus just beat Walter for the United States Championship. I mean, you hear me? Intercontinental. A lot of people would have liked to see this. This is what people wanted to see today. So Sheamus beats Walter in the game, but Walter beats Sheamus in Cardiff, Wales. He retains the title. Sheamus did not win. This was a very quick match. I don't know why, but we keep it moving. It gave me a perfect time. So yeah, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 match. Hard hitting, bunch of chops. Great stare down to begin the Imperium versus the Brawlers. And yeah, Walter wins with a drop kick and with his power bomb, the nice little pin down. So ring the bell. Walter's still IC champ. Yeah, I see him holding the title for a while. It's gonna be interesting to see who takes it off of him, but in due time. So yeah, 19 minutes 33 seconds, bell to bell. It's fantastic. So we got through that. All right, next match we got. Yeah, he held it for 7. I know he's gonna hold it for a while. We know. I know. Next up on the list. So yeah, 5 out of 5. This shit was a banger. It was a banger. I was thoroughly impressed. Liv versus Shayna for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I actually have a lot to say about this. I actually, believe it or not, I'm it's not displeasure. or anything like that. I'm very happy about this. So Liv versus Shayna for the SmackDown Women's Championship win a total of it was a snooze fest. I'm going to
in just a few years,
I'm gonna say that this is the match I give a 3.5. Not that it was completely terrible.
The most hotly contested title.
I mean, for me, I want to see the women succeed. So anytime they get more than 10 minutes a match, I'm all for it. Both Liv and Shayna had a very technical match, which I was happy about. They went a total of 11 minutes, about bell to bell. As JC wants to announce a P5 Kerry Wood. Congratulations. On P5ing a card I knew you probably had done already. Yeah, but it was a very technical match, and I'm happy that they made Liv look like a solid champ, if that makes sense. Because yes, Shayna attacked the arm, but it looked like Liv, the training that Liv had with Matt Riddle, because Matt Riddle did train with her. The training that those two had together to get ready for this match paid off, because Liv did exactly what needed to be done to survive, and not only that, but retain her title. And she won clean. There wasn't any roll-ups or anything. She hit her finisher and she pinned Shayna. Even though it felt like a longer match, I will say, Liv had some pretty cool like Game of Thrones White Dragon inspired gear, which was pretty cool. Shayna also had cool gear too, because Shayna doesn't have anything crazy. It's just simple. But yeah, Liv winning was cool. And I didn't feel like I was complaining. I felt like they got 10 plus minutes, which was obviously a plus. And it was more so of if I'm gonna attack your arm, what are you gonna do to stop me? I did see that. Yes, I did. I did see it was sensational sheer. I did see that. You think it was a bit warish? It's pretty. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, she a tribute to SummerSlam '92. So she did a little bit of that, but it was also a little bit of White Dragon. Oh, Warhammer-ish. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, so I guess her gear was a little bit of two things then. Is that not a rope break? Is Liv gonna tap? Are we gonna have new champions in the game and not? Liv's gonna tap out here, isn't she? Oh, she let go. But yeah, Shayna didn't look bad in defeat, I don't think. Liv was in a very defensive mode, and to see that Liv actually did retain, which was really good to see. So yeah, 11 minutes, 2 seconds. So 11 minutes bell to bell, which I'm cool with. This wasn't the most hyped up match, but Triple H and company need to prove that they can make Liv look so much stronger as a champion, and I think they did that. I don't know what they do from here. I'm assuming Ronda is going to come back around, which I don't want to see, because at least Shayna can hold her own in the ring, and Liv and Shayna gelled pretty well. But Liv and Ronda again, please God, don't. Kicked out. So yeah, man, I'm happy about it. I'm happy about the match. I'm not as disappointed as I was for SummerSlam. I was a little disappointed for SummerSlam, but that's just me being honest. So yeah, for sure gonna give this said this probably be the lowest rating, not because of anything, just because this was probably the least given match with time. But again, the least given match with Vince McMahon is like 3 minutes. So to see them get 10 plus, like I said, Well, Shayna wins in the game, which a lot of people would have liked to see. But that didn't happen in real life. Liv Morgan is still SmackDown Women's Champ. I think that WWE 2K is just going to do the opposite of what happened today, I guess. So, yeah, Shayna wins in the game. Liv retains in real life. That's her first clean defense as SmackDown Women's Champ. And yeah, 3.5 out of 5. Maybe giving the women a little more than I should, but they got some time. If this match was 5 minutes, I'd probably look at it a little different. But Triple H gave them time to kind of play that story of Liv being hurt. Shayna's going to attack because she's trained to do that, and Liv has to find a way to be defensive, and that's what happened. So, what's next on the list? Oh yeah, here we go. We got to talk about this. 2-on-2. I'm coming back for you. So we got Edge and Rey Mysterio. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it. I pressed the wrong button. Versus, it was Priest. We got to add a manager here. Can we add one here? Is Dom even in the game? I swear I don't even remember seeing Dominic in the game. Okay, that mask was funny. I'm definitely, that's like the first thing. Let's put Rhea in here. And then it was Finn Balor. Okay, so this was the next match we got. It was a normal tag with Rhea and Dom on the outside. Let's get into it. So this match went a total... What's up, Doug? This match totaled in at 12 minutes and 35 seconds. So they got a little longer than the the Liv versus Shayna match, but it felt like a lot more was done here. And again, the crowd in Cardiff was fantastic. Let me just say, like, from start to finish, they were 60. It was 62,000 people, almost 63,000. It was a good match. I think this is another 4 from bell to bell, and then afterwards, Rey comes out. Edge then comes out as Lucha Edge, or Edge Libre. He wore a red and black mask. They had red and black gear on, so Edge came out with a mask. I thought it was outstanding. I thought it was hilarious. And I thought that was very cool to see. But now that I think about it, I have something that came to mind. So I'll probably I'll talk about that. But overall, this match was really good. Like, these 4 guys gelled very well. Obviously, Dom and Rhea played a role in the match. Rhea did get beat up a little bit, but that was after she beat the hell out of Dom. Poor Dom got absolutely murked again. Are we surprised? Probably not. I don't think anyone's surprised. I don't think anybody's surprised with that. I think that was pretty funny. Once I saw Rhea move over to Dom, I was like, oh God, not again, Dom. You got to defend yourself, my boy. You got to defend yourself. But a couple of I feel like a couple of the sequences in the match could have gone either way. We talked about it yesterday. Most of these matches were kind of 50-50 split in my mind. And in essence, I was kind of right with what had happened, minus the match outcome in terms of, like, when the bell rang, who won the match. Edge and Rey won the match with the help of Dom, which was pretty cool. And it was cool seeing Edge hit the 619. It was definitely cool seeing, the combo at the end. With the spear and then the, splash, It was cool to see them do that, you know.
Strike to the lower body. He's returning fire.
Scott holds. Yeah, he walks with that type of,
And into the count.
you know, with that swagger.
Eager with that cover.
With that swagger. He walks. Damian Priest got some swagger on him. But yeah, Damian and Finn lose to Rey and Edge. After they kind of launched them.
A smothering offense from Priest here. Getting set up for something in the corner.
Oh no, spoiler alert, it was already in the notification. I already put on the live notification, spoiler warning. For the first time. I put it there. That was the warning there. But yeah, Rhea did get beat up a little bit. They kind of teamed up and kind of pushed her into the barricade with Dom in front of her, I believe. And then Rey pushed, kind of pushed Dom into Rhea. Rhea goes into the barricade. Dom's there. Dom helps out. Edge and Rey win. But that's not what I want to talk about, because you guys know I have something to say about this. Y'all know that. You guys know what we're going to talk about. So the match ends. Rey and Edge are celebrating. Dom is there. He looks at, Edge is smiling at Dom. Dom looks at Edge. And I'm like, Dom don't look too good. Well, why does Dom look like that? And, well, Dom kicks Edge in the edgicles, if you will. And Edge goes down. Dom kicks him pretty hard, punts the edgicles, right, extremely hard. And Rey looks at him all confused. The crowd loses their mind because they're like, what just happened? And well, they won. Well, at least they're not, or at least 2K was realistic in that sense. All right, so they win. He kicks Edge. Dom kicks Edge. And then it gets worse. Rey asks Dom, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? He says, I'm sorry. He looks away like he's about to go out the ring and close lines Rey Mysterio. Yeah, the 619, the spear sequence was perfect, and I loved it. I loved the end of it. I love the end, because I said it last night. A lot of these matches were 50-50 split, and I kind of like that. I can kind of look at both sides and be like, both sides have a claim, because Triple H is kind of doing that. I don't want to say 50-50 booking, because that's not necessarily what that was, but where you can kind of pick a path and just roll with it, because either way, it's not bad. Both options were good. So yeah, Dom turns heel. Dom's heel, or Dom turns on Edge and Rey. Judgment Day are in the back laughing and pointing at Edge and Rey, looking like a bunch of idiots, laughing at him, which I thought was so funny. Dom rips his shirt off. He walks out. And just like that, they pulled the trigger. We've been waiting for it. I said it was going to happen, but instead of Dom turning on them during the match, he turned on them after the match. So consider myself Dom shoot. Yeah, I know. It looked like he took it off. It probably just it looked like he took it off, but it probably did fall off by itself. It looked like he took it off, but nonetheless, Dom turns and the crowd lost their mind. I will say the crowd lost their mind. I lost my mind. Clearly, my voice isn't 100% right now, and that's because I really had a genuine good time watching. I had some IHOP. I was very happy about that. I had some Olive Garden just a little while ago. Had some confetti pancakes with a omelet and some fries with a nice little cherry fizz from whatever. It's a specialty drink. I wanted to try it. I was like, let's just try it. Let's have some fun with it. Like, why not? It's whatever. You feel me? I was like, I gotta try it. It was delicious, by the way. But yeah, there goes that. Edge and Rey win, but at what cost? Dominic Mysterio is the cost. So yeah, that was good. And so like I said, 12 minutes 35 seconds. Next up, we've got Seth freaking Rollins versus Matt Riddle in what I would say was another 5-star match. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. Here we go. Yeah, another. What's up, Mick? So yeah, Seth. Yeah, next up, yeah, Seth versus Riddle. Okay, wait, hold on. Riddle, where is he? Matt Riddle. Are they gonna call? Is he Riddle in here? Or is he Matt Riddle? Ew, he's just Riddle. Yeah, WWE 2K23 about to be a banger just because it's Triple H now. This match was really good. I'm giving this match a 5-star. I enjoyed it. Seth is so good at what he does, and Riddle is so talented in what he does. It's like they show two sides of the same coin, but they both give us something kind of different to enjoy and appreciate. This was another 5-star match. Just a few, right? Mick, I'm doing okay. My voice is kind of lost my losing my voice, a little raspiness in my voice from screaming earlier. I had a fun time. You know, I want to listen. I don't have a lot of fun times nowadays, guys. I don't have a lot of times where I could say I generally had fun or I had a smile on my face for a certain amount of time. It has been rough, so I will take it. So, yeah, I'm doing all right, Mick. I hope you had a good day. I hope you enjoyed the pay-per-view. We're just going over some of the matches here. We're up to Seth versus Riddle. So let's get into this match. This match went all over the ring. A lot of hard hits that felt like similar to Charlotte Becky, where we kind of knew there was heat. There was receipts. Theo Dinosaur said it best. There were receipts. Mick was doing the same. That's good to know. There were definitely some receipts. There were definitely some hits that felt a little more real than others.
There's nothing wrong with having faith in yourself. And judging by his
Seth came out looking like the devil. Devil wings and all.
Trouble on his hands in the form of Seth Rollins, who comes to the ring ready to extract his own personal brand of justice.
And Riddle came out as Patrick Star from SpongeBob. But from the jump, from the opening bell, these guys just went at it. Their match was 17 minutes and 22 seconds. So they got a little less than the women's match and the Gunter or Walter Sheamus match. But I will say that it felt like, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, tell me what you think. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment what you guys think on this.
I think the answer is simple. You have to meet Seth on his terms. He's willing to do anything to
No, he didn't. He came out as a flashy devil. That's what he was. Relax. It's pretty funny though.
Escaping danger.
I don't know, man. These guys. It felt like these guys wrestled longer than 17 minutes and what was it? 22 seconds. Like, let me know if I'm wrong. Like, I felt like they did so much in that 17 minutes, bell to bell, where I said, you know what? There's no way that they wrestled for less than 20 minutes, and they did. But they did so much. They went all over the ring. I'm talking buckle bomb on the freaking barricade. I'm talking slam each other through the announce table, springboards.
Hate it or love it, Riddle's confidence.
Seth taunting Riddle with Randy Orton's, DDT and his smashing the mat. This one felt a little personal. It felt like there was a little realism to it. But overall, these guys did a fantastic job. Seth has given banger after banger after banger after banger after 5-star after 5-star after 5-star. And little was I hoping. Times have changed, and I said it, it's totally different mindset now. This is not Vince McMahon, this is Triple H. Seth Rollins gets his first pinfall win at a pay-per-view since Hell in a Cell 2021 against Cesaro, also known now as Claudio. The match was great. It was great. It was fantastic. I say 5 out of 5. Seth hits him with a curb stomp. There was a sequence, though, I will say. Riddle hit Rollins with the bro to sleep, hit him with the power bomb, rolled him up, and hit him with the running knee to the freaking jaw. That was fantastic. That sequence was probably my favorite sequence of the night for that match. It was so smooth. It was so timely. They went out of the ring. They came back in. Seth caught him. I didn't think he'd do it. Caught him in the curb stomp from the middle rope. And Seth gets his first pinfall win at a pay-per-view since 2021. I've been talking about it. You guys have heard me say Theo Diamond Son knows how much I wanted him to do it. And I love Riddle. And I said I was kind of leaning a little toward Riddle, but I needed Seth to win a pay-per-view match. So I was kind of still in between because I needed Seth to win a pay-per-view match. This feud is far from over. This is only one of many matches I see these two having. We're not done yet. We are not done. And Seth winning, it felt good to see Seth win a match, at a pay-per-view. Finally. Having the crowd chant, I thought that was fantastic. But again, the crowd in the UK was awesome. Like Saudi Arabia and the UK killed it for their pay-per-views, man. Like, they got to start doing more pay-per-views. Almost 63,000 people. This match was awesome. They put on a show. They wrestled for less than 20 minutes, and it felt like they wrestled for 30. Like, I really want to see them run up a 30-minute Iron Man match. That would be phenomenal. I think that would be crazy. So Riddle, unlike what happened in real life, wins here, but Seth takes the win for the first time since Hell in a Cell 2021, which I think is crazy. Like, it's been over a year since Seth has won. It's actually been almost a year since Seth has won a pay-per-view. Not anymore. But Matt Riddle wins in 2K. Yo, 2K, you got to get with the lingo, my brothers. I mean, it's not looking too good for you right now. But yeah, 5-star match for Seth and Matt. We are, like I said, far from finishing up this feud. I think Triple H is going to work towards more long-term feuds. So I think that's great. So 17 minutes, 22 seconds. Phenomenal job, guys. And now we work our way to the final match of the night for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. The one everyone was looking forward to, the big one. The thought of a Roman Reigns loss, the thought of how they could split up the titles. Wait, we can only do one championship? Wait, what? Why can't we do double chip? Why can't we do double chip? Why can't we do it for 2 belts? Why are they doing this to me? They not gonna let me do it for 2 belts? Okay, we're just gonna do it for the Universal, because that's the big one. I don't know why it's not letting me do double chip. But yeah, we'll do Universal because that's the big one here. That's the one that really matters. And it's the undisputed. First off, they gave Drew a video package, a video montage of his whole wrestling career with Broken Dreams. So guys, we got to hear Broken Dreams tonight. Or this afternoon. I thought it gave me chills. I had tears, like seeing his journey. Like, it was like a cool moment. And then he came out with his, his theme, current theme now, which I wasn't mad about. I know some people are probably complaining about it. I thought that they did it right. They executed it perfectly. So not only did we get to hear Drew's past, but we also got to hear Drew's present. And I think it was right to do that. Get the crowd pumped up so when his music hit, we could really get down to it. I'm not complaining again. If I ask for a milkshake and you give me a small milkshake, I didn't ask for a large. So I'm going to say thank you and I'm going to enjoy it. So that's my take. So they did good. I think that was executed right. It gave people a chance to really, sink in and be like, this is his journey. He did have broken dreams, and he's here in the UK, wrestling and performing in front of almost 63,000 people. So that was really cool. Roman comes out. This match lasted 30 minutes. Bell to bell, 30 minutes, 47 seconds. Some may argue that went a little too long. Some may argue because, again, that was bell to bell, minus entrances, minus what happened at the end. Which, before I get into it, because some people were kind of upset about why they did that, it was a feel-good moment to get to send the crowd home happy. So by all means, I'm gonna say that the match, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. The match started off slow, and it picked up a lot of steam. What I liked is that Roman was shook. They made Roman Reigns look absolutely shook. Claymore to the face. Can Drew win? They kicked out. That match reminded you of Cena versus Styles. Wow, that's a compliment. That's a big compliment.
Lose focus though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago.
Oh, what's up, Slammy? A lot of people could have argued Drew should have won. I was neutral, even though, like I said, I acknowledge the tribal chief. I got the shirt on, wreck everyone and leave. It's kind of hard to tell what the next move is, but I think it started picking up. Roman, they played a really good job telling the story of Roman being scared, not having any help, not having the Usos or Paul Heyman by his side, Sammy. He played it off. Drew played it off.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Roman's getting paid too much not to hold them. Fair. Karrion Kross was ringside. He didn't really do much. I don't know why he was there. He distracted Drew one time. I don't know why he was there. Just to say, hey guys, I'm here. I don't know what the point was of that. It was definitely I think it was another hard-hitting match. It picked up a lot of steam. The crowd really got into it. A bunch of near falls. Couple of spears. I don't think Drew connected, I think, on one Claymore. Oh no, he connected on a couple Claymores. They said he couldn't beat a jobber with the hook. And so Drew kicked Claymores. I'm gonna kind of fast forward because it was all over the place. Little fast forward. Austin Theory comes out to the ring with the briefcase. Yeah, we just talked about it, Slammy. It was a good match. Austin Theory comes down to the ring with the briefcase. He goes to ringside, and Tyson Fury, who was sitting ringside, knocks the hell out of Austin. Austin gets absolutely murked, knocked the hell out. So he doesn't get to cash in. Theo Damaso said earlier, this man may go a whole year without cashing in that title opportunity, which was like ridiculous. Roman wins in the game, so at least they keep it realistic like that, right, guys? Yeah, he's not. He got his ass. Yeah, I don't know why he even tried it. So that was funny. A lot of people enjoyed that. So Drew goes to hit Roman with a Claymore after Roman's arguing that it was a 3 count after he pinned Drew. And Drew Claymore kicks Roman into the ref. The ref falls out.
It's that he never stays down for long.
Slammy, give it a second. He just started. Drew's gonna end up winning a title, guys. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of when. So he Claymore's I think I mixed up the order a little bit. The ref falls out the ring. And then they start fighting, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, Triple H, you trust facts. Long story short, Roman gets hit with a Claymore. Drew goes for the pin. Ref comes in. 1, 2, and the ref gets pulled out the ring. A man with a hoodie on pulls the ref out. It's not Charles Robinson. This is the other one that came in with Austin Theory. And long and behold, it was none other than Solo Sikoa, the brother of Jimmy and Jey Uso, basically getting into the whole idea of the Bloodline introducing one of their newest members, one of the youngest member of the group. I'm assuming seeing Sami Zayn get punted. He does, JC. Roman does deserve the titles. And Drew has been champ, but just not in front of a crowd, which he deserves a moment. Dom being heel's the best that could have happened. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be very interesting. Karrion Kross is next, obviously. Kross is next. If not Kross, we see a Bray Wyatt appearance somehow. I don't know. So just like that, Solo interferes, distracts Drew. Roman spears him. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns retained and is still undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion. What's up, Cooper? No, I did not. Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman will be there apparently on Monday. I don't know if he's going to be next in line for Roman, but, you know. I don't think Roman will hold the titles too much longer. It's not a matter of not a matter of how, it's a matter of when. It's a more of a timing thing than how it's going to happen. I don't know. I thought that match was really good. I'm going to give it a 4.5. I enjoyed it. It was started off a little slow, which is why I'm deducting a little, but the crowd got into it. These guys picked it up. You know, a couple of things happened. Drew ends up losing. They have a little kumbaya go home moment with Tyson Fury in the ring singing and Drew singing and the crowd doing their chants because they are in a football stadium and UK goes crazy with those chants. And they all sung, and that was the end of the night. Yeah, the merch is the big thing. Him bringing in money for merch is big. Yeah, UK lit, yeah. We'll see when Roman loses the title. But with that being said, man, 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5 for Drew and Roman Reigns. Overall, I give the pay-per-view a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed the pay-per-view. It wasn't anything like super, super crazy, but it was just electrifying. They did it right. You don't like that Drew beats the hell out of all the Usos, the Usos and Sami, and another minion comes out. I mean, again, that's how you protect Drew for that, so that when Drew really gets his moment, he gets protected in that sense. And I cannot believe the Mets are losing to the Nationals. I'm sorry. I just had to. 7.5? Okay. That's fair. That is fair. 2.5 out of 10. Again, did not like it. Okay. Again, it's all subjective. I'm taking into account the match times. I'm taking into account the outcomes. I'm taking into account the crowd. And I think I had a lot of fun, guys. I'm not really, my voice is kind of gone, You guys may have not liked it, but again, I'm not going to complain. When we get pay-per-views, 3 pay-per-views in a weekend, and this is how they start with an electrifying crowd in the UK. Yes, things could have been better, but they Triple H let the performers wrestle. Triple H let the performers wrestle. They got time. Everyone did their thing. You guys may not like it because you didn't like the outcome, but that's okay. That's okay. You don't need to necessarily like it like that. In comparison to some of the pre-Triple H pay-per-views, this was better. 100%. I agree with that. The whole 10 for... I don't know, Mick. I don't think it was perfect. I don't think it was a perfect night. Again, it's all subjective. You guys are all entitled to your opinion. I don't think it was a perfect pay-per-view, but for sure. For sure. I think the math is off. But for Triple H's first pay-per-view, yeah, like this was Triple H's first official. I don't count SummerSlam because there was remnants of Vince. This was, I would consider, his first one. Again, he's giving us wrestling. I want to see more wrestling. I don't want to see, like, give me storytelling in the ring, and I think that they did that tonight or this afternoon. So I think that was fantastic. So yeah, guys, 9 out of 10. For Clash at the Castle, I enjoyed it. Clearly, my voice is kind of out of order, so I thought it was cool. And again, nobody's perfect, but Triple H did a good job, and I think we're in good hands. WWH definitely in